Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? Listen, My Peace Jesus just sent me some information. Very, very important. Ebola in Mali. 57 people came in contact with a toddler who died in Mali, and these 57 people have yet to be identified. They rode on a bus with this very sick child for 600 miles. You got 57 people who rode in a bus with a sick child that died of Ebola for 600 miles. Where are these people, and what will be the ramifications? Could there be more victims? 57 people who were in contact with the toddler who died from Ebola in Mali have still not been identified, according to the World Health Organization. The 2-year-old who traveled from Guinea died October 24th at the hospital in Kayes. And since then, authorities have been scrambling to identify everyone who could have been in contact with this 2-year-old little girl. The World Health Organization said that the unknown contacts of the child include 34 people who traveled with her on a bus, as well as 14 other people who were with her on another bus. Now, of the 84 people identified, there's one suspect case who has not yet been tested for Ebola. So 84 people have been identified at some point or another. But 57 still have not been identified, have not been checked. So we're very concerned what this may lead to, folks. So please pray. The Ebola situation continues to be a major, major world plague. And I have noticed now, we have not had an update from the CDC or the World Health Organization on the number of deaths from Ebola in over a week. The last count, it was at 4,877, and we're still waiting. I believe there is a purpose. They are purposely downplaying the numbers and slowly reporting now, because if you really knew what the situation was, you would absolutely see a massive panic worldwide. This thing is exponentially growing. They've now asked for 5,000 doctors and nurses. Would they please volunteer and go to West Africa? They need them immediately. Can you imagine? There must be. This thing is out of control. Way out. Matter of fact, of the nearly 5,000 people who have died, the World Health Organization said a week ago you could take that times 3. Because they underreporting. They can't keep up with all of it. People dying in the villages and what have you, laying on the sides of the road. I mean, there's no way to know. This thing is out of control. So please, if you're a Christian, you do know your precious promises in the Bible. If you don't, let me tell you what they are. It's in Psalms 91. You are guaranteed protection if you have faith in God and apply the blood of Christ to your life. Now, that doesn't mean you wouldn't catch Ebola, because we know Christians have and Christians will. But certainly, you are much more protected by having the blood of Christ, having the understanding of the Word of God, and you also know that if you are sick, you can be healed. So, I mean, these are precious promises. These are the benefits for being a Christian. If you're not saved, well, then you're relying on hazmat suits and the hope of medicine, of which there is no cure. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days.